Ain't that crazy? Yeah, man. But I mean, they settled it down and
So
everything.
Brizz saying he still wanted with Mook.
He don't want it with Mook. He wanted with T-Rex because he said he mad at T-Rex because T-Rex was about to hit his brother with a bottle. So T-Rex said, I picked the bottle up, but T-Top is the one that threw it. That's how he got the bottle. So they went back and forth with that until they just went their separate ways. But I didn't know he was still having that type of energy, Brizz.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the type of energy he need because he looked bad.
Right.
He looked bad. He needed to do. I was thinking like he needed to do something because he got dropped. He got stole. He didn't get dropped, but did he get dropped by Mook?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got dropped by Mook and he got dropped by Calico Pops.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess he feels some kind of way, like people trying to call him soft and everything. I guess, and he told T-Rex saying, Brizz said he want to fight him. So I'm gonna see how they go. That's crazy. Yeah, man, you should check that joint out, man. Yeah, I actually was looking at it right before I tuned into your live. Yeah, I figured you didn't see it, but you should check it out, man.
Damn, I'm going to definitely check that one out, man. We live right now, bro. But yeah, like we were just saying, how do you personally feel? Like, repeat to the people what you was just telling me about this whole situation about you feel like the Yes Men is making Cassidy and the real BRC look weak.
Absolutely, man. And I'm talking about somebody that's been riding with Cassidy when Cassidy's name was developed. Okay, I mean when he first came on the scene.
So you was rocking with Cassidy before a lot of these niggas. Before a lot of these niggas were.
Right, I'm his day one. I'm his day one because I was rocking with Jay-Z and Nick Movement with Freeway and all them. So I'm his day one. But I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, the problem what's going on right now, he has too many yes men. And if y'all really care about this dude, forget about the battle. If y'all really care about this dude, then y'all would tell him the truth. Because the thing is right now, he can't take constructive criticism because he don't think nothing is wrong. And the fact remains is he did lose the battle, and he's declining. And he doesn't know he's declining because everybody's saying, you won. I guarantee you, if he came on stage and didn't spit a bar and just stared at Arsenal, niggas would be saying you won. That's where y'all at right now. Y'all don't even see it. Y'all just as worse as he is. All y'all out there that's saying that Cassie won, y'all just as worse as he is. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. You keep on being yes men. This is what's gonna happen. Y'all the only ones that saying that. For the ones that know the truth, like the ones that's paying him, because none of y'all paying him. For the ones that's paying him, do you really think they're gonna keep on giving them 6 digits? It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. At 100,000, the next time gonna be 20. I promise you that. As long as y'all don't tell this man the truth to make him better. Rob tried to give y'all an example. If you really care about this man, and you feeling his craft, and you know he can do, what you know he can do, because Cassie ain't no trash, man. You can tell in his music, he still can write good.
Still got it.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna take $5, why would I give you 10? You know what I'm saying?
Damn, good analogy. Good analogy.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts. People need to cut that out, man. Y'all making this thing, you know what I'm saying? You know what the other people are saying? I'm talking about the BRC. They trying to say this thing is a cult. Y'all making it that.
Exactly.
Because y'all act like Cassidy can't do no wrong. Yo, man, if somebody's wrong, say that.
And brother, can I say something real quick?
If you really care about this man's purse, if you really care about this man's bag, then tell him the truth. Why y'all dick riding? Because that's what y'all doing.
That's what's going on. Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
And this is how y'all know. This is how y'all know I'm real with this shit. Because nobody, like I said, outside of YMF, and again, it's still YMF. Nobody is outside of YMF promoted Cassidy more than me.
Right, it's fact.
Period. Every day y'all was waking up, 5-6 videos, notifications about Cassidy. Right. And how good he is, how great he is.
Exactly. Them facts right there. You know what I'm saying? But you was telling the truth.
Yeah.
You wasn't just saying something, you wasn't just saying anything. You was a fan, you was telling the truth. I was rocking with you. That's how I found out about you.
And Like I want to ask y'all this question, right? And when I'm saying this, while I'm looking at this Cassidy battle, and I'm looking at Cassidy go, first thing that's going through my mind when he goes is no, 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 no. This is not what you said. This is not what I expected. And niggas is trying to make it seem like, oh, just because this wasn't what you expected, that it has nothing to do with the bars. It has everything to do with that shit. Because even the bars, you have niggas that come on here and say, the bars wasn't that great. Okay, if the bars wasn't that great, then how the fuck you got him winning? How the fuck you got him doing good?
Facts. Exactly.
And you have people saying, well, just because we don't see things the way you see it, you expect us to think that Arsenal, everybody to feel like Arsenal won. I said no. And if I do, I apologize. But then after all that was settled, now what people doing? They trying to convince me that Cassidy won.
Yo, man, he was in Philly. And we know Philly as brotherly love. When Cassidy was there, it was brothers that they love. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that they've been loving all along. They done followed this man his whole career. They was rocking with him. If they didn't care who said something about Cassidy, they was going to get the business. They was going to get that energy. They made that known before the man even got to the stage.
You seen what they did to Rock? You seen what they did to Rock?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They made it be known before that man got to the stage.
Hey, you seen the dude jump out the crowd on the stage?
Yeah, man, let me tell you something. How about this? They were showing Cassidy so much mercy. When you watch it, if you watch this battle over, I want you to pick this up. They were showing him so much. They love that man so much in Philly. They were showing him so much mercy. When he started rapping and he realized he wasn't saying nothing, instead of booing him, they kept quiet. Watch the battle.
I seen it.
They kept quiet as long as they could, and then they couldn't do it no more.
Bro, I seen it. You seen it. It's these. Wait.
So my point is, if them folks is okay, all y'all is saying that Cassidy win and writing this dumb shit in the chat. If you outside the house and you in the yard and you a fan of Cassidy, and the niggas that's inside the house that's a fan of Cassidy can give him mercy till the mercy runs out and tell him the truth with the bulls. What's wrong with y'all in the yard? You feel me? What's wrong with y'all in the yard? Y'all ain't even close to that nigga like they are. They was rocking with him as long as they could, and then they had to tell him the truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's long, but the thing is, what's wrong? I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. Even though he heard them boos, even though he heard that, if you look at the interview right after that, when all them yes men was around, we salute you, General. You know what I'm saying? All them dudes right there, they are the problem. And everybody that don't see Cassidy losing this battle, you're the problem as well. You really don't care about Cassidy as a man. You don't. You can't. You can't. Because what you don't realize, if you don't tell this man the truth and let him see he need to fix some things, you're going to affect his bag. So ask yourself a question. Do you really care about this man? Because if you don't tell him the truth, it's going to affect his bag.
But guess what, though? And I'm about to use an analogy, too. Cassidy, in his mind, he felt like if these niggas continue to be yes man and say he doing good, it's going to make his bag better. Now, but it's not. It's not, though.
The problem with that, they don't write the checks.
Exactly.
That's the problem with that.
Exactly. Y'all see how I'm letting this brother talk? Because he's making some fucking sense.
Facts.
All the rest of these niggas, I talk over them, I hang up on them, and all that shit because they not making sense.
Facts.
And they getting up on here acting like broads.
Stuff and don't even know why they saying it. I was sitting up here listening to people calling you names and stuff. Why? You don't even know why you call this man name. First of all, you don't know him. Let's start with that. Second of all, you call this man all these different names. Why? Because he ain't got Cassidy's balls in his mouth? Come on, man. You ain't got to be no they don't. Y'all affecting this man's bag. Watch the next battle and see if he gets 6 digits. I bet you that won't happen. And when it don't happen, y'all all need to look in the mirror.
I'm about to say something. Wait.
Was y'all a plus to this man's situation or a minus?
I'm about to say something real quick though. I grew up. This gonna be some real shit too. I'm about to say. I grew up around these type of niggas. I grew up around Cassidy type niggas, and I grew up around YMF and them type niggas, where there's a lot of niggas that hang around the Cassidy type nigga because they don't want to become double R. They don't want to become the target.
Right.
So they hang around and they laugh at the Cassidy type niggas and tell them that they're doing great so that they won't become the target. So now, what they did, what those guys did, and this is a true story, what I'm about to say. What those guys did is they yes man him to death so much that now, and these are multiple guys, multiple events. These guys a piece are serving like 80 to 90 years, double, triple life sentences.
People that was around Rayful. Come on, we from the same town. The people that was around Rayful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm sitting up here fighting the Cassidy type dudes. I'm fighting these dudes because I'm fighting for them. I'm fighting for the yes men. Like, bro, it's a better life outside of this. Y'all don't have to be yes men to this dude, man.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna fight this dude just so I can show y'all. Like, it's not what I'm saying. Shit, I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Saying shit.
And at the end of the day, we both Cassidy fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Same shit I'm saying right now. If Cassidy was to call on the phone and say, "Yo, boy," but I doubt if he do it. "Yo, boy, what's going on?" I'm gonna say the same shit to him. "Cassidy, what did you tell me on that phone that day? What did you tell me in a text message?" "Yeah, but look, no, you look. You see what I'm saying? You did not deliver. Simple as that.
Exactly.
I just want you to deliver. I want you to do what I know you can do."
Exactly.
And he's going to even say, "You know what? If he a stand-up nigga, he going to say, 'You know what, Rob? You right. I didn't.'" And to all the people he ain't even got to say to all the people that's out there on my nuts, this, that, and third. He ain't got to say all that. All he got to do is say, "You right. And I'm going to do it. Thank you. Thank you." But if he's not, then he going to be like, "What is you talking about?" He going to be talking all this reckless shit like they talking.
Exactly. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. But the problem is, he's not going to listen right now.
No, he not. I know that.
You know what I'm saying? That's the sad part. And sometimes I wonder, what is the right saying to him? It's got to be somebody.
But I want to ask you a question, though. I want to ask you a real quick question. Isn't it almost like he really ain't, he got a choice. Everybody got a choice. But isn't it almost like he ain't really got a choice because of the amount of shit that he talk?
You say it again?
I said, isn't it almost like everybody has a choice? But isn't it almost like Cassidy don't have a choice with the amount of shit that he talk and all the motherfucking haters? He know that in the backlash he gonna get.
Yeah, facts.
If he admit it.
You know what? That's a good point you brought up. Let me tell you why. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the goods, and I actually sent him a message. Okay, remember after the goods battle?
Yeah.
Remember how he was missing for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Okay, so I sent him a message, man. You know what I'm saying? I was really worried about the dog, you know? And, I said, man, I don't know what you're going through right now, man, but you got some fans out here, man, that's just concerned pop up, you know? And, I noticed that he was missing for a while, but some people thought he won, some people thought he lost. I thought he won. Okay, but the amount of people that thought he lost, I think he was thinking to himself, if I come back and say I lost, my stock gonna go down. If I agree with everybody out there that's the haters that say I lost, my stock gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? Although I thought he won. And I think he's in the same position right now.
You talking about the goods battle, right?
Cassidy.
Yeah, I think he won that one too.
I do too. Cassidy watches everything on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Those are facts. He watches everything on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He know gotta ignore all the people that say he lost right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not because of what's happened, not because of the battle that just happened. It's because of the battle that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
The next battle. That's what that's all about.
It's all about the next battle.
It's about the next battle. Now the flip side of that, how Smack them gonna take it? Because them the ones that write the check. Now if you're a good salesman, yeah, you gonna ride with all that shit talking that you put out.
So you think what I'm thinking? You think Cassidy is gonna milk this for as long as he can?
Facts. Facts. Now I hope he really show us what I know he can do. But
so if you was Cassidy and you was, I got a question. I got a good question for you. If you was Cassidy and you was in his shoes right now, I'm gonna tell you mine. What would you do? What would you do if you was Cassidy?
Right now?
Right now.
Okay. Do I take on that same mind frame he has right now?
Yeah.
Because I know what I would do.
No. What would you do?
If I was Cassidy.
Yeah.
Okay. Since I already put it out there that I won, then I gotta stand on that. I can't go in no shell. I gotta sell that. I gotta sell that for somebody that's gonna listen, because what I know is I gotta still get another bag. I gotta keep this going. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you say,
and after you get that next bag, what would you do?
After what now?
After you get that next bag, what you gonna do after that?
Well, the thing is, going to that next bag, I hope he really does, behind closed doors, listens to the constructive criticism and gets out there and put on a performance that we know he can do. That's what I hope happens. Okay? Then the bag has no limitation. But if you keep going out there with those lackadaisical performances, the ones that's writing the checks are the ones that's going to control your next bag, if there's one.
So remember when you just said, did I see the crowd being, like I said, tolerant, being lenient on Cassidy? I also seen another thing. I also seen Beasley looking at Cassidy like he wanted to sock it to him. I also seen smacking him looking at Cassidy like, come on, like disappointed. Like, come on, like, you know, let's do what you said you gonna do. Like, we got business. He had that look like we got business in the future.
Right, exactly.
They was disappointed. Smack had his head up in the air. He was like, man, they was looking like, man.
Now, this is something I'm curious about. I don't know if you heard about this.
But I was about to tell you, though, before you say that, I was about to tell you what I would do if I was Cassidy. What I would do, remember when everybody kept on saying Cassidy should start his own league and shit? That would be my way out right now. I would do that right now, or at least after the next battle.
Smart.
Yeah, I'll start that league right now.
That's very, very smart. Exactly. Do something with that money. Exactly. You're exactly right. Now, here's what I'm wondering, because I heard listening to a particular blog that a lot of battlers are signing some kind of deal with Smack to do 3 battles. And I wonder if Cassidy did that as well. I wonder if he did that. Because if he did, that means the next bag is locked in.
But you know what, though? I heard some shit from Cassidy in those interviews that he was doing with Enlighten and all of them when they was outside. I heard a couple of them interviews, and I heard one of the battlers say that shit about Cassidy. Said he got some shit going on, like he got some shit in the works. You feel me?
Yeah,
and I'm like, Lord, don't tell me Cassidy got another battle that he locked into.
Like, I can't give him that.
No, I didn't either. I was just saying, like, what you just saying right now, and when him saying that, I'm kind of like putting 2 and 2 together. It might not be true, though. It might just...
Right. Well, what I'm saying is he's a good businessman.
Yeah, he definitely is.
At the end of the day, he's a very good businessman.
Cassidy is an all-around genius. He's a genius.
Yeah, exactly, man. Now, I think as far as his business moves, he's better than any battler out there.
But what did I say, bro? You've been listening to my channel for a while. What did I always say? This is what I always say. What I say? I said, when I used the, you remember when I used the Biggie and Pac analogy?
Yeah.
And I said, and all of the celebrities that I said, they was never as smart as they may seem, and as much of a genius they may seem to be, they're never smart where it counts. And that's Pac, and that's who they surround themselves with. Pac with Suge Knight and all of them. Biggie with Diddy and all of them. They never smart where it really matters. And that's who you keep around you in your circle. And now we're saying the same thing with Cassidy. Is that these niggas are so smart where, you know, me and you might not be great at. You feel me? We probably can't put words together like Cassidy.
Right.
We probably can't, you know, promote. And I'm saying probably because, you know, you'll never know until you do it. But we probably can't do those things as well as Cassidy can do them.
Right.
But we're smart where it counts. I know you don't keep dumbass niggas around you. Yes, men around you. And I don't either. You see me right now, it's just me and my wife. It's always like this in my videos.
Right, exactly.
That's why I have no problem linking up with you and we getting together and all that, because I know you official dude.
Yeah.
You feel me? But that's the problem right there. Cassidy is just what you said. It's the niggas around him, and he bringing those niggas around him. And here's the thing that, and I ain't gonna. No, I'm gonna say it. This is what those yes men and those niggas around him don't understand. And I don't care. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. Cassidy don't give a fuck about y'all. He don't give a fuck. And I don't care if he hear this shit. He don't give a fuck.
No, them facts right there.
Right now, Cassidy is on vacation. Right now, as we speak. And y'all niggas is coming at me. The actual motherfucker that's trying to help us out.
The niggas that cared about Cass was them dudes that we seen rock with him in the Rawsteen family at one time.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Jags. What the other dude used to be around? Not him though. The other dude, Chubby Jag. What's the dude?
What, Nico?
He was in that video with him.
Oh, Fred Money.
Yes, all them dudes, man. All them dudes, them dudes there. All of a sudden, you don't hardly see them no more. You see dudes you ain't never seen around Cass before. And I bet he barely know him.
I say that. That's how you know those dudes was official.
Yeah, man.
They probably was telling them some shit that he didn't want to hear, but he needed to hear.
Facts. That's where I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just care about the guy as a person. You know what I'm saying? And in so many areas in his life, man, if he just has yes man around him. R. Kelly had that one time, remember? Mm-hmm. R. Kelly had number. Jay-Z was talking about R. Kelly when they were beefing at that one time. How R. Kelly had all these yes men around him. Look how he ended up.
And bro, I know you saying this. I know you be on the net like me. How many people did you see do interviews and said the same shit we saying about the yes man?
Yeah, pride come before the fall, man.
You saying what's her name? QB, the fucking female rapper, battle rapper. She said Cassidy it's Cassidy got too many yes men.
Yeah, and who else I heard?
Cortez said it. Cortez said it. He said, man, Cassidy got too many.
Cortez in that video when he was outside. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what I did respect, and I don't know if you've seen it. Okay, so if you YouTube Bill Collector got some words for Cassidy. He was on Champion with E-Ness. I got a lot of respect for E-Ness because that whole video, he never said a negative thing about Cass. In fact, he let Bill Collector know at one point, look, man, I rock with both of y'all. So I'm going to set the record straight. You know what I'm saying? I rock with both of y'all. I ain't got nothing negative to say about Cass. But what he said in constructive criticism, when Bill said, I can help Cass. And Ines basically said, do you really think he's going to listen? You know, that's funny. Do you really think he's going to listen? But he said it in a way that he cared about Cass, but he wasn't dissing Cass. You simply watching and see what I'm talking about. It's a fire video.
But you can't say he was hating on Cass because he already made it clear that he wasn't.
No, he made it clear.
He wasn't taking that route. That's what I'm saying that because that's the same thing they say about me. Oh, you taking jabs, you trading. I'm like, did I say fuck Cassidy?
Right.
Did I take any shots at Cassidy? Like Cassidy ain't doing, and did Cassidy do anything to me for me to do that?
Right.
All I'm saying is the truth and how I seen it.
Exactly.
And this is how you know a lot of them dudes really they really infatuated with Cassidy.
Yeah, I know.
Because they coming at me but making it seem like I'm doing what they doing.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. You know, I wish the best for them, but you got them jokers going at them hard, man. What was that on? What's that thing that math? I forgot. My expert opinion. And you got what's that girl name? That just battle official. What's her name? She Cortez girl.
Oh, Jazz the rapper?
Nah, not Jazz the rapper. The little Puerto Rican chick. Dang, I can't.
What's her name? Misfit?
Misfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She gonna come up there and say that Cassidy next battle should be in the Queen of the Ring. See how they coming at him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, see, that's coming at you wrong. But we're not coming at Cassidy wrong.
Yeah.
I said that to make a point. That's dissing the man. We're not dissing the man. We're trying to give constructive criticism and hopes it will help him, just like you said with the sandwich.
Yeah.
My son come to me with a D, I'm passing, Daddy. Yeah, you passing, but I need to see a B or a A. I need to see that. Same thing.
And in certain instances when he'll come.
Do I applaud him about that D? Or do I encourage him to do better?
Or if he do good. You know, sometimes you just like, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. That's just like you as a fucking as a parent, as his parent.
Right.
That's your job.
Exactly.
You made him. Like you like, well, son, for him to decide, like it's your job to raise him, but it's not it's optional for him to say whether or not he want to return the favor when he get older.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, man. So.
But I want to slide off into this Brizz thing real quick, because that's what I put in the title, right?
Oh, okay.
Something got to give, man. Like I'm noticing smacking them. I'm noticing Smack. Did Brizz have a battle after that?
Nah. From the word on the street is that Brizz ain't coming back. But you know what I think was happening with him? I think it's pride. But
I feel like the worst. Well, I was gonna say more Brizz stay away. The worse off is gonna be for him.
It would be.
Because it's gonna look like he got his ass whooped when he ran.
Yeah. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I respect Tay-Rock because it kept going. It was coming at his head. It was coming at his head, but standing still, because that's exactly what he did. Let's keep it a buck. He stood still and watched all his men getting in all type of altercations right in front of him. He was standing against the wall like he was at a club. Yeah. Everybody seen that. But he still
and then made it worse. He came out and said, "Man, I'm cool with them. I ain't gonna beef with them." I'm like, "Come on, bro."
Yeah, now that was stupid for his part. But at the end of the day, he didn't let that stop his bag. See, that's what Brizz is messing up.
Yeah, Brizz gonna run. It's gonna look worse. Cause you got dropped twice in one night in the same event.
The longer he stay away, the more ammunition is gonna give his opponent if he does come back. It's gonna make it, and then he's gonna make his stock go down.
Oh my goodness! Hey, think about if you Brizz's next opponent. You seen how Geechee had a field day with Rock. Geechee had a field day with Rock.
That was my round of the year.
That was, to me, that was the battle of the night.
It was.
And he was the battler of the night.
That Geechee first round, what he said in that, I can listen to that over and over.
They said the Philly crowd was bad, but they ain't had no problem. Geechee shook the room a few times.
Man, Geechee, he shook the building. You know what I'm saying?
Man, my wife was in here. He looked at Tay-Rock. Man, why you ain't help Brizz? We was dying.
Yeah.
Hey, we fell on the floor dying. Then he had a joint when he was like, URL didn't land on Rock. Rock landed on Brizz. We was in this joint dying.
Now, that was my favorite line, though. My favorite line was, and the only way you can respect this line, you had to know what Tay-Rock was famous for. His famous line in the battle was when he kept on acting like he was trying to he said he was stabbing somebody over and over, and it was like the seatbelt won't buckle up. So that's why I made that line that Geechee said so fire. He said the reason the seatbelt won't work because you don't ride with your niggas.
Ah!
Crazy. What he said,
wow.
oh my God.
I remember that one, boy. We was in here going.
Crazy. You said because you don't ride with your niggas.
Hey, that's the type of shit, not to get switch gears back to Cassidy, but that's the type of shit we want Cassidy to do.
We want to hear. Exactly.
That's the type of shit we want. Simple shit.
Exactly.
Complexity, this what these motherfuckers gotta understand. Complexity doesn't always win battles. It's not always good.
Right.
Sometimes the simple shit, like Brizz Rawsteen is a prime example. I personally feel, and this is why a lot of people like K-Shine, but I don't. But this is why I like Brizz, is because Brizz found that remedy. Because remember, at first, Brizz wasn't a really, if at all, a good puncher like that.
Right.
Or bar-wise, it didn't hit you. But then he found a way to like act out his bars or to perform them better.
Exactly.
So the bars was decent, but you put the delivery, what I was saying about Cassidy earlier. So when you put the decent bars with the top-notch delivery and the top-notch performance behind it, it's beautiful.
You know what? You just made me think about something. And this is why I really need you to watch that one with that video on YouTube with Bone Crusher and Ines, because I forgot something. It was on Champion. I forgot T-Top was there. Now this right here is what T-Top said. While what's his name? Bill Collector was trying to trash Cassidy about the battle and everything. That went on for a while. He had a lot to say, but then T-Top came and said, because then it was on Danny Myers. Danny Myers heard it, but then T-Top interrupted and said, well, I ain't gonna lie. I heard 2 of his rounds, and it was fire. And he said, it just when it on stage, it sounded different. He never said the same thing. He never said when he heard it, it was fire. He said, but it sounded different on stage.
I heard it. When I heard it, it was fire, but it sounded different on stage.
Right. I don't know what that is, man, because he never said he don't know if he was intimidated by Arsenal or he just ain't got the delivery thing down or what. But these people that's listening to his rounds off the stage, they say it's fire. And I think Danny Meyer was true in what he said when he heard it, you know. So I don't know where the disconnect is there, man.
But bro, I go. Yeah, I heard the first and the second round like them.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. But people kept on asking me, so if you heard it, I said, bruh, you see my analogy I use about playing basketball. I play ball. I do that. I don't do it really too much now. That's why I kind of got a little weight. But I play basketball. Like, I'm looking good as a motherfucker warming up. I'm looking good as shit when I'm by myself and I'm out there, we warming up. But when you get in that actual game and a nigga is pressed up on you, give me that ball. Give me that ball. Give me that shit.
Yeah, I think.
It's a whole different energy. You might look good as a motherfucker when you ain't got nobody checking you.
Yeah, it's a whole different energy. You're right.
Yeah, but when it's the speed of it is different.
Exactly. And so that brings up the fact, the point about him.
Nah, but I want to talk to you about why we still on that E-Ness topic. I want to talk about, me and my homeboy was in here watching, we seen a battle with E-Ness and some other fat dude that was kind of like, I think his name was Magical something. He was a fat dude, he had a white t-shirt on. And he was
by the way, disclaimer, did you hear about E-Ness? He's now Dot Mob.
Oh yeah, he Dot Mob, okay.
As of today, he's Dot Mob.
Yeah.
T-Rex made an official announcement.
T-Rex made a good move. That was a smart move.
I think
because this is why I'm about to get to. We was watching thank you for delivering that too. We was in this motherfucker, me and my homeboy, we was watching E-Ness versus Steams, which is my favorite battle. We was watching with E-Ness in it. And we was watching E-Ness versus this fat dude. I think Daylight was at the battle. And he was going against this fat dude with a white t-shirt on. And E-Ness was cooking. Then we watched E-Ness and Magic. It showed me two different versions with the E-Ness against Steams and all them and the other dude versus him and Magic. It showed me that not only E-Ness had elevated, but it also showed me that Magic was just a whole nother beast. You feel me? But to stay on topic, E-Ness found that remedy. Because remember at first, E-Ness was just rapping the way he know how.
Right.
Exactly. He found that remedy with rapping the way he rap and the way him and Cassidy and all them is used to rapping, and Reed and all them they used to rapping, and he found that way to implement the performance with it.
Yeah, he's good at adjustments.
And I said that's what I'm talking about with Cassidy. Fine, I'm not telling you to dance, and I'm just telling my people out here in the chat that I'm not telling so because you know people got misperception. They gonna be like, well, so what you saying? He got to dumb it down. He got to. I'm not saying that, but if you really want to be technical, Cassidy already dumbed it down. He already pocket tapping. He already dunking on niggas. He dunked on Arsenal in the battle. So if you really want to be technical, he already dumbed it down. So all that shit go out the window. But I'm not saying dumb it down. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, look at Lux. Lux rap. Lux don't be doing all that extra shit.
Right.
Look at fucking Mook. Mook don't do all that extra shit.
He stay in his lane, right.
Find a remedy. We ain't telling you to dumb it down, but find a way. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. To do that, you gotta realize that you're not perfect. And you can't, because if you think you're perfect, you can't get better.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Enes. Let's go back to Enes. Okay, you use that example. I give you another one. Look at Enes against DNA 1 and Enes against DNA 2 when it was in Philly. Totally different guy. And he even tells you he was trying something new, DNA part 1. He was trying something new and it wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
He was his rap, the way he was rapping in Philly was totally different. And you can see that. But if you don't think that you ain't got no flaws or you don't make mistakes, you're the only one that, you know what I'm saying, don't need no advice, can't get better.
Bro, I gotta get you. We gonna continue to talk, but I gotta get you on my other joint today. But I've always wanted to talk about that. It's the Floyd Mayweather effect. But I don't want to talk about it right now. But what motherfuckers they want to stay perfect. They don't want to lose that O. You feel me? But we gonna talk about it's going into what we talking about right now. But I want to say that one. Okay. That's what it is with cat niggas want to still be perfect. You know, none of us are perfect. Right. But we gonna talk about that later. But sticking to the topic of gotta realizing that you got flaws, that none of us are perfect, is exactly why I want Jag to battle. It's exactly why I want him to battle because and I personally feel like me personally, you know, I ain't gonna even say nothing because this is not the place to say it, but I want to see Jag to go because I heard Jag 3 rounds for Suge.
Well, Jag is fire.
Bro, when I tell you this shit.
I still remember when he went Cortez over the phone. Jag is fire.
Bro, when I tell you this shit, and this comes from doing exactly what the fuck we say Cassidy need to do. It's funny because we saying Cassidy is looking like he's not trying to take constructive criticism, but it's like the complete opposite with Jag. It's like Jag watched Cassidy. He sound like Cassidy East Coast type style, but he's from the West.
Right.
Jag, that comes from paying attention. That comes from paying attention, and that comes from knowing that you're not perfect.
Exactly.
Watch when Jag rap. Watch Jag first round. Soon as he, not only just bars, and people all know Jag got a battle background too. But Jag, when you hear him, you gonna say, "Damn, it sounds like this nigga been battling."
Right.
When I heard him rap, but he sounds like, you know, I'm gonna tell you what he sound like. He sound like Ill Will. He sound like Ill Will, but just way better lyrics, way better flow, way better. And Ill Will is nice. He one of my favorite.
Yeah, but and Jag can come with aggression too.
And he big, and he gonna come with aggression, and he gonna come with facts.
Yeah.
You know, anybody that fuck with Cassidy gonna come with facts.
Exactly.
I'm fucking with Cassidy.
What I don't understand, I don't understand the whole thing about why Suge is running from him anyway. What's the name jumping in? I think what's the name trying to jump in there? What's my man name saying he'll battle Jag or something? What was the boy name that's with K-Rock and
Av.
Yeah. But I'd rather see Suge and Jag. I know Jag gonna give him that work.
Yeah. You say you rather see who?
I'd rather see Jag and Suge. I actually want to see that.
And Jag on. This is why Jag keep on people like, oh, why Jag keep calling on Suge? Jag got some shit that's gonna fuck Suge around. I listened to it. I said, bro. He said he was talking to Murder Mook, and Murder Mook was like, bro, niggas got to hear this, cause you got a flow. Like, you know, you probably listen to his music. Jag got a flow where it's like this nigga is immaculate. Like that shit, the way he able to stop on a dime. Like niggas hear that phone, that shit was light. That phone shit with Cortez, that shit was light. Cause that was like on some phone shit. But in the actual three structured rounds, this nigga got a fucking lot, fuck some shit where he was just like, how the fuck you gonna dunk and you can't even get off the ground? Some shit like that. This nigga got a fucking acid reflex. He got an acid reflex bar. This nigga got some shit. What he talking about acid reflex? And he got a whole with your life like scheme.
You know what? He need to patent that, because that thing about can't get off the ground, ain't nobody said that.
And I feel like I gave it away, but hey.
It's all good. We know where it came from. That's fire.
Man, watch when you hear the setups.
Somebody can say one line and mess somebody's career up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how Big did with old boy back in the day, Kwame. Somebody can say one line. That right there would take away all the energy that Duncan gives. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, people don't even know. Man. Me and Jag was actually watching the whole. We was watching pretty much the whole, not the whole, but pretty much the whole event together.
Wow.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
And I know a lot of people gonna come with the questions. I'm not answering them. People gonna be like, "Well, who did Jag have win it?" Nope, you're not about to set me up.
I wouldn't even put him out there like that, man. Just respect him. You know, that's
not about to do that.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Just because. Now I ain't about to fuck y'all. Not about to fuck up my relationships.
Right, exactly. And I thought for sure I saw him in the.
Ain't that type of thing.
You're right, man. He wasn't back there, you know. Dudes I ain't never seen before. I mean, I seen that bodyguard before. I heard he was with Cassidy back in the day with Swiss and them. That's what I heard. So I guess he been around Cassidy for a while. I'm talking about the big bodyguard, the fat dude.
But it makes what me and you said a lot of sense. Cause like, why, you know, I ain't gonna say no disrespect to YMF and them. It is what it is, man. Like, why would you have niggas like that with you when you know, where's Jag and them at?
Yeah.
Where's all them niggas at? Because it's just showing that, like we just said, Cassidy gonna keep niggas around him that's gonna, you know, stroke that ego.
Exactly.
You doing good. But Arsenal said Cassidy was beside some nigga named Rampage in the battle. And he was like, the nigga was rubbing Cassidy's shoulder, was like, man, you did good, bro. You did real good. We don't need those type of niggas around, man.
Nah, man.
We need some type of niggas to be like, man, that was horrible, man. We got to go back to the drawing board.
Exactly.
But I'm afraid if Cassidy had some type of niggas like that, he'll probably leave a nigga like that. He'll probably leave a nigga hanging. He'll probably be like, man, you don't fuck with me for real. If you got me losing, you don't fuck with me. I think that's what type of time Cassidy on. If you got me losing, like right now, I already know Cassidy like fuck me for real. He probably looking at me like, man, fuck Double R, man. I ain't dealing with him. Like at the end of the day,
yeah, but we mean him well though.
You feel me?
Listening, we mean him well.
All that's doing is showing me what type time you on. I ain't doing nothing to me.
Yeah, but I gotta go back to what Enes said.
Go ahead, bro.
Bill Collector was talking about, you know, I can help him. First he was trashing Cassie, and then he said, man, I can help because I lost more battles than anybody in this thing, and I had to make adjustments. You know, I had to change some things, and he said, I can help you, Cass. And then Enes made a point. How is somebody gonna listen to you? Hold on for a second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay.
Yeah, people.
How is somebody gonna listen to you when they're making all this money, they're making hundreds of thousands, and how can you tell them they're losing? As far as they're concerned, they're winning. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens, man. Hope he takes heed.
Yeah, I was watching it, man, because you know we haven't heard from Cassidy, but I've been watching him after the events, the recaps, and I was like, Cassidy don't think he lost.
No, he don't.
And he don't think he lost because it's these niggas, man.
I know. Hey, Rob, I gotta go answer the wifey, man. Call me on the other line. Lock this number in.
Okay, we gonna talk, bro, man. We gonna do this more too. I got you.
Okay. All right, bet.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, man. The phone line is open, man. Good dude, good brother, man. What y'all think about that? You feel me? We just want Cassidy to do what he got to do, man. Because real friends, people that really fuck with you, really rock with you, is going, man. Hold on, I think we got a call. Motherfuckers. Let me see.
Call or choose to decline. The call will start at the beep.
You on the line with Double R?
Double R, I'm from Jersey here.
What's up with you, fam? You say who is it?
Chilling. Mellow.
Okay, Mello. Salute to Mello, man. We in here.
Yo, all I was on the phone was talking some facts. Like,
You talking real shit. And you noticed the whole time? Did you see my video before this?
Which one?
The video I did this morning about the haters and the critics.
Nah, I actually just got to the crib when I tuned in. I didn't get to watch that one yet.
Okay, well, it was a lot of niggas on here, man, like getting emotional, talking reckless to me, like all that shit. And it was like I was over talking them, I was talking my shit. But it was just like if people notice, a lot of my people that was in here, if they notice, I sat back and I let that brother talk because I respect him and he came at me with respect. You give what you get what you give.
Right.
Simple. I ain't here for the clown shit, the little boy shit. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna ignore you. You feel me?
That shit's facts. Yo, y'all was talking about that the Enex and Bill Collector interview. I was really sitting there thinking like, all right, Cassidy be behind the scenes. No matter how much shit he talk, behind the scenes, he sparring with battle rappers. He sparring with people that he thinks will give like constructive criticism. But what I don't get is when it like comes down to the actual battle, like what happens? Like is it really the performance that's just throwing it off? Like I think I was watching an Angry Fan interview, and Angry Fan was talking to Danny saying, "Yo, what happened? Like I checked his bars, and he was like, I did, but like said a couple days before the battle, Cass hit Danny and was like, yo, I tweaked some shit. I didn't just show you it, but Danny wasn't able to look it over. So like I'm thinking like originally is Cass round looking good, but then like
and I think Cassidy told me he told me his bars and shit first.
Word. So let me ask you this. Were like certain lines different from what you originally heard? Or
when I heard the first round was exactly how he told me.
Okay.
The first round was exactly like he said it. The second round, I didn't remember that too much, but that first round was exactly how he said it. That Nate Robb line, and he was talking about the aluminum foil. All that shit was the same.
Yeah, I don't know, but I did notice one thing when y'all brought up the interview with the Yes Man. When they was like it was like a back alley or something like that.
Yeah.
He was being interviewed. I think it was 15 minutes. No, was Uncle Rob?
It was Uncle Rob.
Was it
Uncle Rob?
Yeah. So he was talking about how he feels and are you 5,3-0 and
it might have been Hip Hop Is Real, but it don't matter.
It might have been. It was one of them. I know that. But the ball in the back when they panned the camera back to him and he started talking saying, yo, no matter what it was, man, you did good. We behind you, all that stuff. I was kind of 50-50 with that because it was like, all right, that sounds like a real fan, but at the same time, you telling this man that he won that battle. Like, I really don't, I don't get, like, the way I was looking at it, Cass' face looked like he knew he lost. But, like, when his fans start talking about how, yo, you got that, like, don't worry about it,
he turned it, he get rejuvenated. He get rejuvenated.
Exactly. Cause, like,
I noticed that too.
The way he looked after the disaster battle, he knew he won that clear. There was no doubt in his mind. He was in the whip with his wife, smoking a blunt. Cameras came on, and they was like, "Yo, how you feel?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, me and Hustlers, 3-0. I 3-0 the man. I had to come back in 15 years, all that shit." So then, fast forward to the Goods battle. As soon as the battle was over, they interviewed him. He looked a little unsure, but like he still see that he was confident that he won that. He just didn't like the way that it went, but he knew he still won that. Now this battle, it looked like he was completely defeated. Like he was like, yo, I know I took that L, but like, how am I going to like express this? And this is one thing that's like when Cass come back. When Cass come back, he's going to have to figure out a way to still, because he still has to, because he already said it. He already said he won, so he has to run with that. Like, if he switches, then he a two-time ass nigga.
No, it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad because Cassidy's whole thing is built off him being real.
Exactly. So what he's gonna have to do, he's still gonna have to run with, all right, I think I won, but to basically make it towards the point, because what I noticed is, especially from that event, like if you look at any of Shotgun Sugar interviews, Shotgun Sugar think that he beat JC 2-1. So
Shotgun Sugar always think he beating somebody, and he don't.
But that's the thing. I feel like battle rappers, like all battle rappers, think that their material was better.
But that's Smack fault, because Smack ain't got no real judges.
Exactly. So whether in the building they think they won or wrong, behind scenes they gonna think they won. Shotgun should think that he beat JC. DNA think he smoked Bill Collector when it was really like a debatable. I give Bill Collector the edge to one.
I had Bill winning that one.
What every round 2-1?
Nah, I got it at edge.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Bill favor.
But like, I just don't like how like niggas is coming for Cass saying how he's delusional because he thinks he won. Every battle rapper think they won a battle. When they write their shit, even if they get smoked in the building in the back of their head, like another interview, K-Shine and Reed got on the cameras and was like, yo, like I think I won that 2-1 because I think a lot of shit that he was saying was gassed up, like they be gassing and shit. But that's what every battle is. It's opinionated. There's no judges. There's no shit like that. I'm only bringing that up because when y'all brought up Cass and Stop going to drop down to 20K, I don't think it's going to take that big of a drop. It's definitely going to drop because
No, I think we was kind of like we was just throwing the number out there.
Yeah.
It wasn't no for little.
I think that Beasley and Smack know that they're going to have to drop the stock down a little bit. It's probably.
And to be honest with you, Cassidy know it. He knows.
Oh yeah, Cassidy knows. And I think with this whole vacation he's taking, he's spoiling. The same way he did with the good thing. He's figuring out how he's going to approach this whole thing.
Oh yeah, I've been saying that.
He's going to come back. Is he knows the stock going to come down, and he's just going to have to figure out a way to really like grab the fans. Because well, it's not even the fans, because this is different. There's fans and his viewers. His fans are going to always purchase his battles. Whenever he battles, his fans are coming. But he wants the viewers, the battle rap viewers, the ones that's not really a fan of him, to show up too. Because apparently he's getting the pay-per-view bread too. So he's going to have to figure out how to bring them back too. So his fans, they already expecting, all right, next battle, you definitely going to show out. We expect that. If you don't, then I don't know.
I'm gonna use this analogy, bro. I'm gonna use this analogy real quick, if I may. It's like Damian Lillard, the basketball player, he rap. Amon Shumpert, he rap. So the toughest thing for them guys to do is not as similar as this, but it's close. The toughest thing for them dudes to do is to get actual rap fans to like their shit.
Right.
Not the basketball player fans. They're gonna be there. The basketball player Damian Lillard, the basketball player Amon Shumpert, those fans are going to be there regardless. But it's the biggest struggle, and I heard Dame Lillard say this, is to get actual rap fans to buy into their rap music.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Cassidy. Now Cassidy doesn't really have that problem too much because of his history with the Freeway shit. If it wasn't no Freeway and Cassidy battle, then he would have the exact same thing.
Okay.
But also, too, I wanted to say this. A lot of that shit going on, back in the day, Cassidy was that nigga. There's no disputing it. He was that nigga. And this is the thing where I've seen it with myself, playing basketball, playing football, and gaining weight and shit like that, and getting hurt. And I seen it with Deontay Wilder in a good way. He's continued to win. And I seen it with Adrian Broner. I seen it with Floyd in a good way, where it's everybody is chasing chasing perfection. They chasing perfection, and I'm kind of giving this away because I wanted to do that in another joint later. But Cassidy knew back then, when the Cassidy that we all loved back then, he knew, he was confident in his shit talking. I just feel like Cassidy, the shit talking he do, is it? I ain't gonna say it finally caught up with him, but it's not equating like it used to. Like at first, he would talk. Cassidy always talk shit. Like that's him. Period. He always been talking shit. Everybody know that. But back then, the difference between back then and now is that Cassidy always backed it up, and he backed it up in a big way. In a big way. Now, this is what the problem with chasing perfection. This is the gift and the curse with it, because when you're talking that type of talk, and you deliver on that talk, everything is everything. You're gonna have haters regardless, but people gonna love you. You good. This is where it go messy. Is when you continue to talk that talk and you don't deliver how you talk the type, like not deliver on the way of winning, because that's what these niggas get confused. Winning with him actually backing up what he's saying, his words.
Let me piggyback off that, because I actually saw a video a couple days ago. I can't remember who it was. I don't remember if it was I can't put a name of who it was, but they was whoever said it was speaking for it might have been you. Just cut me off if it was you. Bull said, you know, it had to be someone better. I know it. So it was probably one of the bloggers. But they was like, the problem with chasing perfection is that everybody, like especially with Cass trying to compare himself to Floyd Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather is the only boxer that's undefeated. And Cass thing is, I never lost. Cass got to come back and stop with that never lost shit, because if you look at
he's not the only boxer that's undefeated though. He's not. Deontay Wilder is right now.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Your top 5 boxers of all time, right?
Yeah.
You probably got Mayweather somewhere in there, right?
No, I don't.
No? Okay, well, some people do. So
Yeah.
what Bull was saying was, when Floyd Mayweather, in that top 5, let's say if you had him as the number 1 boxer of all time just because he's undefeated, everyone underneath of that had a loss, whether it was Mike Tyson, whether it was Deontay Wilder, like anybody you can name that was putting in work, Ali, like. They said the only difference is when they took that L, they came back with their rematch, they gave them the business, because like they adjusted. That's what Cass said. And I'm not saying Cass got to come back and rematch.
I was about to say, you say Deontay Wilder ain't lost, bro. He's still undefeated.
I mean, not Deontay Wilder, but I'm just saying.
Anybody. Sugar Ray Leonard. You say anybody.
Yeah.
Tommy Hearns, whatever.
Yeah, the thing that the dude was saying was like, Mayweather was probably the only guy that was like, that be in people's top 5 that was undefeated. Everyone else, when you start naming the greats, they had a loss. The difference was when they came back for that rematch, they put in work because they adjusted. And that's basically what he was comparing to Cass. I think it might have been Jersey Ryan that said that. But basically, yeah, what he was saying is like, Cass gotta adjust. Stop running with that. I'm undefeated, because it's an opinionated sport. It's not one of
and the pressure, bro. The pressure that comes with that.
Pressure, yup. Facts.
You feel me? Like, okay, like I'm gonna tell you this. Deontay Wilder does that because everybody know that watch Deontay Wilder know he has a right hand from hell. He has a right hand by of Thor, whatever you want to call it. That right hand is a true equalizer. He can be horrible in a fight. And as we seen with Fury, it'll put you to bed at any moment. He always say, you got to be perfect for a whole fight. I just got to be perfect for 1 second. All I need is one shot, and it's over. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm really trying to say is, as I just told you, I'm going to tell you the reason why and how this connects with Cassidy, why I don't have Mayweather in my top. Is because all of those dudes you name, although we can make an argument of Floyd being undefeated, we can also make an argument that the type of opponents he faced. We also can make an argument of him not wanting to run it back and have rematches. We can also make an argument of him waiting, in particular, in that Pacquiao fight to catch Pacquiao later on in life. You know what he was out of the door. Yeah. Also, too, a lot of those dudes had more fights. A lot of those dudes faced tougher opposition. A lot of those other dudes, also a lot of them dudes are heavyweights, which is more in them bigger weight classes, which is more harder to do. You feel me? But that's not Mayweather's fault. And then also, I'm saying all of that to say this, how it connects with Cassidy, is that you don't have to be perfect to be the greatest. Look at Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali lost.
Yeah, he lost a couple times.
But in many people's eyes, he was the best.
Yeah.
So all these motherfuckers out here, man, and Cassidy, if you listen to this, you ain't got to be perfect.
Cass gotta hear that.
You don't have to be perfect, man. And that's what I'm trying to do. This is my way of motivating them. Damn the battle. Let's start showing up. Or like I told homeboy, man, Cassidy might want to think about, trying to start his own league. If that's what you pushing, and you got a different method to your madness, then start your own league.
Well, that's where I kind of disagree. I do want to see Cass put on his own league eventually, but I feel like that league that he's going to come up with eventually, I feel like that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he told me it is. It's going to happen.
All right, bet.
But I'm just saying at this moment, this will be a smart plan at this moment to do it. If he's not going to come out there, and deliver how we expect him to do it, and how he say he gonna do it.
Well, I feel like that would be a first thing for Cass. If Cass truly believes that he can't have a show off performance, and actually wow, not only wow the Cass fans, but wow the battle rap fans, then yeah, do that. But I feel like Cass really got something to prove, because I feel like Cass be feeling disrespected when he going out battling and having debatables with good, losing to Arsenal, niggas doubting him about beating disaster, shit like that. So I feel like Cass probably is going to come back on another battle just so that he can get a definitive win and then drop.
That's what I want him to do.
I'm making my own league.
That's why I'm gonna continue to fuck with him. That's what I want him to do. That's what I want him to do. I want to see that Cassidy, man. I want to see that Cassidy. You feel me? That's why I'm like, I don't care if you.
See it once. That's it.
Yeah, we not gonna get that and we not gonna get it if these niggas keep on stroking his ego, man. You feel me? Because he gonna feel like shit. Niggas is willing to see me battle like this and do all this. Okay, well, I'll just keep doing it like this. But I do personally feel like, but bro, how many times I said that in this battle with the Arsenal? I said, man, I really feel like Cassidy didn't think he did good against Goods, and I still feel that way. And I said he gonna kill Arsenal. Like, this gonna be the battle. And then what if you saying what you saying now? What if he do actually go in this battle and do the same shit?
The same shit. Then right there, he just fucking up his legacy.
So you gonna be like, he gotta go.
He gotta go. Exactly. Yeah, because
So you giving him one more chance. You giving him one more chance.
See, but I'm 50-50 because it's I feel as though both of those decisions are smart. If you just do it right now when you still got the momentum, then all right, yeah, boom, boom. But at the same time, it's we talked all this game and you didn't give us a definitive win. Yeah, you beat good, but not.
Hey, bruh, you just nipped how I feel in the bud, man. I appreciate that. You just nipped what I've been trying to tell people the whole time in the bud. You didn't give us a definitive win. What you just say?
A definitive win?
Nah, what you just say though?
What about what?
You just said something about before the definitive win. I mean, after the definitive win. You said you didn't give us a definitive win.
Well, no, yeah, I'm basically just saying it's 50-50 for me, because it's I would understand if he just said, all right, I'm done battle rapping and I'm gonna start my league. But it's just a part of me saying I want to see that old Cass. I want to see the problem Cass, the one that battles the hustle. Oh,
that's what you said. You said you talked all that shit and you didn't give us a definitive win. That's what you said. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Even though I think he did be good.
I do too.
It just wasn't definitive.
And he did beat Diggs.
You beat Diggs, but niggas was saying that was a lackluster performance on business part. So
I want that battle where we get the old Cassidy and he shut everything down. Everything. So these motherfuckers battle truth. All these motherfuckers can shut the fuck up and get out of my face.
You know what's crazy though? Because I think it's happening. I feel like if Cass gets that one definitive win, and whether he starts his own league or just continues the battle, only the top niggas start knocking off Surf, start knocking off Russ, knocking off Mook, all them niggas. If probably gonna stop moving because he's cool and whatever. But if Cass starts doing that, you're gonna see a lot of bloggers shit, especially Piper Boy. Because Piper Boy just be jumping on the winning side. So Piper Boy's gonna be
back and forth.
Number one fan after that. Mm-hmm. Battle Truth. He probably still gonna talk shit. That's what we just a hater. I think he truly just don't like Cass. I don't know why.
But see, this is why I'm saying what I'm saying now, because it's gonna be a bunch of people. If Cassidy do show up, it's gonna do is make me look good either way. It's gonna make me look good either way because I'm on record saying Cassidy did not do what he said he was gonna do and what we expect him to do. So if Cassidy do good, niggas gonna be like, see, I told you, you ain't know what you was talking about. Wrong. You're wrong, because I said, one, he was holding back, which he's showing right now. He was holding back. And I said, two, this is my way of motivating Cassidy, which is going to further prove that whether Cassidy was listening or not, it worked.
Right.
So I'm going to be right. And even if he fuck up and do all that, then I'm going to be right either way. But I don't want to be right in that way. I want to be right in the way of Cassidy, because I listened to Cassidy shit. And I heard it, and I said, man, Cassidy, he couldn't have dropped off. This was like a year ago, a few months ago. Like, Cassidy ain't drop off this bad. You know, he told me on the phone, the Cosmic Kid and all that shit is different than battle rap. Like, this is different. Like, it's on the beat, but I'm like, Cassidy, it's not that different. You feel me? It's not different. How different could it be? You agree with me?
I mean, if Cass can just treat battle rap like how he treats his freestyle, like, just look at it like that way, like, you know what, I see a lot of niggas saying Cass can't rap the same way he raps on beats in a battle. They be saying his raps at the battle they sound like he's on beat, or saying that it'll sound fire on a beat. I disagree.
I disagree too. I disagree.
I really think
Cassidy don't rap like that on the beat. He don't rap like that on the beat.
He don't. Exactly, he don't. So the thing that everybody's saying is they're saying, that sounds better on a beat. Cass rap like he's on a beat. That's
no, if Cassidy rap like he rap on the beat, a lot of these niggas would be dead.
They'd be dead, exactly. Because you know what niggas is complaining bullshit about what Cass don't like? They're saying Cass don't got a flow. You don't got performance. If Cass wrote something on a beat and spit it at a battle, you would hear the flow.
But check this out, bro. Ain't it ironic? Ain't it ironic, right? The same motherfuckers that say Cassidy sound better on the beat is the same motherfuckers. Ain't it ironic that if Cassidy took what he wrote on the beat and translated it into battle rap, he'd kill these niggas, but we can't say the same about them? Listen, but we can't say the same about them, though. Can y'all take what y'all put on y'all music and translate into a battle? Fuck no. Should it be garbage?
Not at all. Yo, let me ask you about this Yes Man shit. So I was looking at some videos, right?
Yeah.
And I saw it was 3 different battle rappers that said Cass won. All right, one was Data. We talked about that yesterday, saying he's probably trolling. Ines said he won, but that's because he listened to this shit before and already had to win it because it sounded better over the phone on paper and shit.
Yeah.
But the nigga K Walker, the nigga that's coming up from Philly, you know, whatever, he said Cass won in the building, like around a whole bunch of Philly niggas. So my thing is, he got Yes Man that's in his group, but even the battle rappers are like saying he won, like the not all the battle rappers, but this battle rapper saying that he won, that you know is cool with. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, y'all wanna tell Cass he got too many Yes Men,
but I'm gonna shut that down. I'm gonna shut that down right now. I'm gonna shut that down. You already know. Don't cut me off when I say this, because I know when I get in my mode, people, the light go off. So they saying all that too, right? But guess what? The same motherfucking Philly crowd, people said, okay, they booed. Philly crowd was booing everybody all day, which is another lie, because Geechee Gotti, fucking K-Shine, and fucking Reed Dollars, all the motherfuckers was getting cheers. So that's another lie. You feel me?
JC was getting it too. Yep. I think Cass battle and Cass battle was the one that got booed. Cass battle and I think the third from Rock. Only because he mentioned fucking
Rock was getting cheers too.
Cass. Yeah, they were getting cheers for the whole battle. soon as you mentioned Cassidy, that's when it started booing. The only battles that really got booed was the second and third from Twerk and Calico and Cassidy battle. Everyone else was being jitted.
Yeah. And Calico got booed because he choked. And Twerk got booed because he didn't do too good. He did great in the first, and they was cheering for him.
Oh, that first was fire. Oh,
yeah.
My God.
Yeah. So now I want to go somewhere with this. So now, all the motherfuckers that's saying, oh, Cassidy in the building, was you there in the building? That's why I'm telling them niggas it don't fucking matter. Because at the end of the day, the people the fans, not the URL fans, but the Philly fans, and most of the people, they gonna try to counter that with, well, most of them people wasn't Philly fans. Yes, the fuck they was.
Nah, because Jay Black was saying that it's 45% Philly, 25% Jersey. It was some niggas from the West Coast over there. Yeah, it was,
okay, let's say that though. Let's say it. Let's just say it, because this I'm gonna make them look stupid as well. Let's say it was more people in there than actual Philly fans. Okay, the more people that was in there was super fucking lenient for Cassidy.
Exactly.
And the goods battle, remember, from the jump, after the first round, they booed Cassidy. And I told people, if Cassidy was anywhere else, they would have booed him from after that Nate Robb shit. And after that Nate Robb shit, when he dunked on Arsenal, that's when it looked like Cassidy went downhill.
He started going down. I think after that Nate Robb, he might have had like
couple more.
Couple more. The cheese bus line. He had the
yeah.
He had the one where he said RC jumping around through a circus trick. And there was another one where he said these better be paid out, so like the beef is real. After that, they was getting no reaction from that. Like after that, he wasn't getting shit. Okay,
and this is the same crowd. This is the same crowd that gave Cassidy so many fucking opportunities to show, like, even when Cassidy was really going downhill, they still, like my man said, they still was quiet. They still didn't boo. They booed Arsenal before Arsenal even stepped on the fucking stage.
Flat said his name, they started booing. That shit was crazy.
They started booing. So how lenient can you be? These are the same motherfuckers that practically wanted Cassidy to win. That was chanting before Arsenal third round. I want to get this out because I don't want to forget it. Before Arsenal third round, they booed. They said 3-0. They chanted 3-0 before his third round. Right before the third round was about to start, they started chanting 3-0 Arsenal. So how was the same nigga that they was booing before he even got a word out? They turned around before the third round and said 3-0. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing.
You know what I think about that? I think that building was it doesn't matter where they all came from. I think majority of that building was all Cavs fans. Like it was the 45% Philly was here for Cavs. The Jersey niggas was here for Cavs. Niggas from the West was here for. I think everybody in that building was here for Cavs. It was this disappointed ass Cavs fans. Like for real. Like I felt it too. I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is you saying, dog? Like,
bruh, I was right here in the chair, bruh. Me and my wife. She right here, right now. I was right in the chair. And I was like, here we go. I even gave a recap. I was giving a recap and shit like that on the last battles before that. And I said, yo, I got to go back because Cassidy about to go. So I sat down and I said, here we go. Because this is what we paid for. This is why I paid for Cassidy. If Cassidy, I only paid for 2 events, bruh. And that was the fucking resolution in this one. It was because of Cassidy. So, and that was for Cassidy. These niggas can fake all they want. They can fake all they want. But I'm gonna keep it a buck all the time. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure by listening to you always keep it a buck. So I'm sitting right here on the couch. I'm like, ooh, we about to go. Cassidy about to go. He rapped, and I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm feeling like not only am I disappointed, but I'm feeling like, man, this nigga just worked me out of $55, bro. I'm like, oh my God.
And it's crazy because it's like, yo, like I'm sure you was watching battle rap before Cass.
Yeah.
Just like me. But like you never up and went out and purchased a pay-per-view until Cass is there. I gotta see that. Like every battle, like before my favorite rapper was.
Okay, how far do you go back? Because I was kind of new. My first battle I watched was I watched that the John and B Magic 101, and I watched Big T versus Hitman, Big T versus Hollow. So that's kind of I came around that time and when Math Hoffa battled Avert. I came from somewhere around in that area.
I was watching battle rap when it was before gun titles. Who's top dog? To be honest, you know what's crazy? To be honest, I was watching a lot of King of Dot and Rare Breed more than Smack, because Smack now wasn't really living up to what they were supposed to be. So I was watching a lot of a lot of Disaster, a lot of and then Pat State. That was one of my favorites too. But I want to say, what was my earliest battle that I watched? I can't say it off top. But I watched the battle rap for like a good maybe 4 years. I want to say like 3 or 4 years. So I've been in there. I just been waiting on the battles. I've been sitting there like, damn man, it's not even hurt to drop the battle on YouTube. But like when Cass came, he was the first one where I was just like, yo, I'm copping that pay-per-view. Like Resolution and Lockdown. And then if he has another battle, I'm copping that one. And Cass come out with that league.
So what name your top 3, top 5 battlers that you like, you just whenever they had a battle you were searching for?
Definitely Daylight. Always search for his shit.
Okay.
Twerk, Mike P.
Okay.
Chilla Jones, and
Okay.
B Magic.
Okay, so all of us pretty much got B Magic. But B Magic was the main one. Like everything he put out, B Magic. It just punches, all that shit was crazy. Flow, the way he structured that shit, all that shit. But I like punches, man. I like punches. B Magic, Big K, Ill Will, Rum Nitty, Danny Myers. Danny Myers one of my favorites.
Oh, speaking of Big K, did you see his recent battle?
Nah. What you talking about with him and Nah. Big K cooking.
Big K back.
Oh shit. Hey, the last battle I seen with Big K was him and Rum.
Nah, that was an easy one. Rum took that,
but it was like whatever.
Big K had like one good round, the other one.
Big K back. Hey, when was the last time you seen that killer Big K that you like? Mine was the Ill Will when he battled Ill Will.
Ill Will, man.
Woo!
He did Ill Will dirt.
Hey, you remember when he battled Caustic? Remember he battled Caustic and shit? On King of the Dot, he said, "Hey, Caustic, your nose look like a guitar pick." I was cracking up.
Yo, you know what I noticed? Ill Will, Big K turned to a different animal when he be battling nerds. Like when he battles.
Hey, he be super fucking funny, man.
Yo, he be, oh my god, bro, that nigga be turned to different animal. But no, up against the Geechee, bro. Some of the comments saying Geechee won because Big K stumbled in the third round. He actually was almost a choke. He got him by his line, and then Geechee was like, you left off the head. He's like, oh yeah, good look. And then he started rapping again. But
Them same niggas that fuck around and have Tay-Rock winning. Man, get the fuck out of here.
man, Big K said some shit in that battle, bro. He said some shit that some niggas don't really.
Man, you got me hyped. You got me hyped to watch that one, boy.
Yo,
I might watch that joint tonight. Is that joint on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. It's been on for I think 20 hours right now.
Oh, I gotta check that out, man. And another battle people slept on too, though. That Mac Meyer and Danny Myers battle.
Yo,
Man, that was a punch. That was a Bob punch fest.
They was going at it. That
You
shit
feel
was
me?
crazy.
Like we really battle rap fans. Like niggas think, oh, we just cast this cast. I told y'all better stop listening to them haters.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't mad because they really feel that way. They mad because they want us to stop talking about Cassidy. That's what it is.
Exactly.
And now that I'm going against Cassidy, ain't that some shit? Now that I'm going against Cassidy, where the fuck they at?
I thought you was a Cass fan. What happened?
Yeah, or they not saying nothing. Battle Truth and them DME used to stay in my comment up in here. If I was still talking about Cassidy right now in a positive light, they'd have been up in here right now. They'd have been in here with us, fucking with us.
Yep.
But now that I said he lost, that was like validation. That's all we need. He said Cassidy lost. We ain't got to deal with him no more.
There we go. And now we got to see him come back and actually get a dub, like a definitive one type.
Now you got Piper Boy, and that's what I was thinking too. After the battle, I was like, man, Cassidy, you don't even know how much pressure you put us under. Because now in my mind, I'm thinking, like when I did that video, I don't know if you've seen the video when I had to say Cassidy lost. I was like,
yeah. I know before he posted on his little community post, so this video was just like like a picture. He said even Cass's biggest supporter got him losing or something.
But you know they was waiting for that. They was waiting for that. I don't really care because Piper Boy is a clown. All it did is show that I'm not a flip flop like him. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
That's all it showed. You know, and he been trolling me and fucking with me ever since then. He been trolling with me and fucking with me ever since then. He been trolling me and all that shit ever since then. Don't matter. And that's why I'm telling YMF and these niggas, y'all doing the same thing. Y'all doing the same thing.
You know what's sad though? Like YMS and all niggas, we all Cass fans, dog. So like, why is it a problem that one Cass fan, well not even one, because a bunch of Cass fans are saying it.
I get what you're saying. But
why is it a problem when one Cass fan says Cass lost, and then all of a sudden like we're just like the one Cass fan like, oh no, like you can't do that. Cass always was Cass. Yes, we all believe Cass is the greatest. Like, because I don't think there's nobody up there, like, this nigga that's up there with him, but I don't think nobody's touching him. When Cass is on 100, I don't think nobody's touching him, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But you still got to keep it real to a certain point. Like, you feel me? Like I can see niggas in comments saying Cass won 3-0, Cass won this, Cass. I'm like, all right, listen, that shit is the opinionated sport. I'm not going to knock you for that, but you can't really sit there and tell me that performance that he put on against Arsenal was a straight 3-0 Cass play. Like, nah, I want to sit down and talk to you. I want you to write down everything that he said that got him that battle. You feel me? Like, with me, I can sit there and say, all right, Cass lost. I wanted him to win. You feel me? I can walk around and say that he won, but in my heart, I know he won. You feel me? So, and that's what you got to realize. Like, are you just saying he won because you a Cass fan and you just want to keep pushing that narrative? Or you want to keep it real so that they can actually come back and actually get a definitive win where everybody be like, all right.
Because people trying to say I'm going out of my way to say Cassidy lost. Why a nigga that's been literally doing his videos?
Because even the niggas that Cass won know deep down that he won. Like, there's some doubt in their heart. Why do they know that Cass didn't win? Like,
bruh, it's some doubt. It's some doubt in Cassidy heart.
Yeah, you saw that. All the yes men and shit.
Cassidy is looking like, okay, I got these yes men, I might as well rock with it. You feel me?
Exactly.
He like, I might as well rock with it if these niggas gonna rock with me.
Cass, at the end of the day, when he lost the battle, like, and I'm gonna keep saying this, because Cass know he lost.
Mm-hmm.
Cass felt that he lost. He knew that he lost, but at the end of the day, he's like, I'm not gonna let that fully affect me. I got this bag. You know, I'm just, put pen and paper and move on to the next one.
Cass is he a realist like us. Cass is a real nigga like us, bro. Cassidy know he beat Disaster, but he could have did better. Cassidy know he beat Goods, but he could have did better. That's what I feel like he inspired. That Goods battle, I feel like that inspired the whole I'ma kill Arsenal thing. You feel me? That inspired that because he really felt like he could have did Goods dirty, but he didn't.
But he didn't. And I really think, like, with you and the board that was on the phone last time, when y'all was talking about the Bill and shit.
Yeah.
I really think Bill, despite what everybody thinks, Bill was shitting on Cass.
Shit, you about to go where I go. I think Bill could be the one to help him. I think Bill gonna be the one to help him.
When I saw it, I was like, I hope Cass really do that, because I feel like Bill's not the type to like you saw when it was a tweet that Brizz put out. Brizz, because Cass apparently spit with stories around the Brizz too.
Hey, hold on, bro, because I see this chat right now. I see this chat because they try to spin our words and shit like that. I know it don't. Some of these niggas is trolls. They don't really matter. But I'm gonna talk to my people that actually might, because people say that I need to watch. I need to watch how I say things and be more mindful of what I say and shit like that. I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna do that for my people that I know really don't understand. You see what I'm saying? We're not talking about Cassidy needing help from Bill because Bill is better. No, we're talking about the performance aspect.
Exactly. Because
The,
if you talk about Pookie, right? Pookie Hunter's friend.
yeah.
All right, listen, Pookie, right? So I don't know if you saw the interview, but you should look at it. Bill collected Enes, their own champion, and they're talking about how they talk about the cast of it and all that shit. Bill was saying some real shit. Bill was saying how, I took the most losses. Like at anything, I know how to make adjustments. Because when I first started, like, niggas didn't like my shit. Niggas thought I was playing around too much, all that shit. And then he found his own lane. Cass knowing that he got bars, but niggas are not perceiving his bars for him because he's not delivering a special kind of way. So Bill can be the one that's like, nah, you shouldn't say it that way. Like, try again. Like, I don't think Bill's gonna really sit there and say, no, you should write like this, because that's basic ghostwriting. But like, Bill can be the guy that Cass goes to and be like, what you think about this? And Bill be like, nah, try again. Like, some shit like that. And then at the Brizz went on Twitter and was like, a clown ass nigga, you came to me to become with your bars, and you got 3-0, and then you want to talk about me in the battle. I don't think it's supposed to be the next battle, all that stuff. Bill's not going to say that. So I think genuinely what else is Bill, he said it in the interview, he is a fan, like Bill, and he's still a fan. Like, Bill has genuine love for Cass, so like, asking to hit up Bill, squash whatever this shit that's going on, because there's not really no real beat that's going on, it's just a little misunderstanding.
Cassidy not gonna do that, bro. He not gonna do that. He not gonna do that because he feel like Bill is inferior to him. You see what I'm saying? He feel like he inferior, and as long as he got these yes men around him, he really ain't gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? But also too, you gotta realize who more perfect than Bill Collector and Enes to tell Cassidy. Enes even said Cassidy not. That's if Cassidy not gonna listen. That's if he willing to listen. So who better than Bill Collector? They was once in his position before. Enes was Cassidy. Well, not Cassidy exactly, but he was the old school nigga trying to make it in the new school. He had to find a new school way.
That was getting beat up on in all the battles, and then eventually he found his niche. Like, that's what. And I feel like, what's crazy? I feel like Enes said that only because he probably one time was straight up with Cass and said, "Yo, bro, that shit like not going to hit."
Cassidy, but I think Cassidy feel like because he only realized Cassidy, Enes, and Reed Dollars, Jay Mills, they all in that same boat. They all in that same boat together. The difference is Cassidy and Enes had a potential to surpass that. But the only thing is Cassidy in his mind is thinking, I'm not gonna be that same Cassidy if I dumb myself down. You're not dumbing yourself down. You always gonna be Cassidy, bro. Regardless of whether you take a constructive criticism or not, you gonna always be Cassidy. You gonna always be bigger than Enes in our eyes. You gonna always be bigger than Bill Collector and Jay Mills and all them niggas. Shit, in my mind, Cassidy gonna be even bigger if he takes criticism.
If he do, for real.
Cause now you can snap into that motherfucker we know you can be and prove it.
Exactly. And what I don't get is these niggas that saying Cass gotta dumb it down, all that shit. No, the reason why niggas like Cass is because Cass is Cass. All right, Cass got the complexity. Cass got the multi-syllable rhyme and all that shit. But he don't need to stop doing that because that's why niggas love Cass. Like Calco even said this shit when the good battle happened. If you look at the battle, Calco was right there behind smacking and sitting there with Nunu, a fan.
Yeah.
I can tell literally over every line Cass was saying. And then in the interview, he kept it straight up like, I'm not expecting to come out here and be doing the bows and dancing like that. Like, that's not Cass. Like, the reason why I like Cass is because he's Cass. Like, that's his original style. Like, and I feel like niggas that watch Cass, especially in the good battle, niggas that watched that battle was disappointed and said he lost only because he wasn't doing the shit that battle rappers do. Cass is not going to come back and do what battle rappers do. In this battle, he experimented with that shit, but I feel like he didn't need to do that shit. Yeah, it was cool that he was actually doing real performances, actually picking up a fake gun and shit and doing all that shit. at the same time, Cass don't gotta be dunking on niggas. Cass don't gotta be doing none of that shit. Cass just gotta sit there and talk to a nigga. Like, Cass got too many accolades to not be able to really like put these guys out of the place. Like,
bro, you heard the I use an example. You heard you remember the raid diss that he made against me?
yeah.
That's how he should battle. When he said it looked like he was going dreads in, he had the dirty ass V-necks and all that shit.
Yup.
He should have rapped like that. He should have went like that at Arsenal.
You know what that is though? The way he rapped in Rage is the same way that he talks in interviews. So this is why I don't get why, cause like, I know you probably had this on a couple times in interviews. Sometimes it be sound like Cass is like about to start rapping when he be talking in his interview. Like,
Yeah, it do. Cause his head is shaking. His head to be shaking like he rapping.
Yeah, in fact. So it's like yo, like if Cass took this talk like the face off. If Cass took that face off and just literally made his words rhyme, he would have bodied ours. He would. The fucking. He could have made a your mom suck my dick angle. You feel me? He could have did the fucking. There was one interview. What Angry said. Cass said the realest shit, and I thought he was gonna put it in his raps, right? He was like, yeah. He's like, I'm not saying performance don't matter. I'm not saying that all the extra shit don't matter, but that's just the icing on the cake. But if you don't have bars, how does the cake actually taste? And when he said that
was fire.
like, wow, that's fucking crazy.
But see, bro, people don't even realize, and I ain't even trying to take credit from it, but people don't even realize I actually said that first though. But I said it in a different way. I said it in regular. I said that shit is like playing basketball. That's like style points. That's like a crossover. That's like a spin move. You feel me?
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? Cass is that analogy too. He said it on the interview. He was saying how it's like basketball. He was smoking a nigga too. It was I think it was Anwar was on there. Like a whole bunch of niggas was on there trying. I think it was B-Dot too. He was basically saying how in basketball the point of basketball is
getting it in the hoop.
Basket. You know, there's niggas that can do a crazy ass crossover, throw it between their legs, do a backflip,
bro. He heard me say it, bro. I'm telling you. Like niggas, you listen to my videos. Cassidy listen to all of our videos. He look at all of our videos. Anybody that's repping, that's with the real BRC, he listen to our videos, and that's respect. You feel me? That's respect. You feel me? I'd rather much somebody like Cassidy, as long as you gonna use it for the right thing. As long as you ain't taking my shit and flipping it, you feel me, to try to make us look bad, shit, it's all good.
Yeah, that's fact. Fucking fact, yo.
But I look at, hey, don't you look at Cassidy the same way we want to see that killer Cassidy? Ain't that the same way you feel when B Magic be choking?
Yeah, bro.
I was just thinking about it. Like, it's like B Magic. We know, bro, we not booing you because you shit. We booing you because it's like, we mad because it's like, bro, you better than that, bro. We heard better than that. Niggas can't, if people can honestly say whatever they want, but you can't honestly say a B Magic that don't choke, even if it's kind of subpar B Magic, he still gonna win that battle. He still gonna win.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna punch your head off, and if you don't punch your head off, that shit hanging by a fucking lip. Like,
and his flow, his delivery, all that shit that we saying we want Cass to do, is second to none. It's second, and Cassidy birthed that style. He started that whole back-to-back punching style. He started that. But the thing is, like, I know you probably was how old are you?
26. Yeah,
you I'm 29, you 3 years. I know you was probably just like me. We couldn't wait to get on YouTube and hear another Cass freestyle.
What, bro?
He was like,
yo, I'm telling you, bro, Cass and Ludacris was the only niggas I listened to growing up, bro. That's like, whenever they came out with a freestyle, a new song, I copped.
We was listening to Cass, Ludacris, and 50.
Oh, 50 was that. You know what's crazy?
50 was that nigga.
Like 50 was also really the best rapper, like in my opinion.
Real talk, like, 50 had the rap game locked down for at least almost 5 to 6 years. Easily. And then another thing that niggas don't get 50 respect on, 50 is
undefeated when it comes to the battling. Like whenever it comes to making diss records, I don't know what it is. He gets into a different bag. He knows the only nigga that he really did an end career was with Jadakiss.
Yeah.
So that's Jadakiss. But at the same time, it's like I don't think I never heard a whack diss coming from 50. Like when 50 actually was trying to fight somebody's head off, he did that shit.
Officer Ricky.
Hey, yo, it's crazy because when he was coming at Rick Ross, Fat Joe, all the niggas, like, he low-key, like, that's why I say the only nigga he didn't really end career was Jadakiss, because Jadakiss is still relevant, Jadakiss still does this shit.
Hey, bro.
When that happens...
Hey, bro. You want to play with me when I don't want to play? Have my niggas whoop the skin off your ass in broad day?
Yo.
Hey, 50 was killing niggas. Entertainment, boy.
Bro, 50 touched on every, like, he was literally the definition of what every nigga in the hood wanted to be. A successful rapper, a successful actor.
That nigga the number one troll.
Entrepreneur, like.
That nigga he the original troll. 50 is the number one troll.
Yeah.
He's still fucking with Jim Jones and them right now, as we speak.
As we speak, I'm dying.
I'm looking at this shit, I'm like, damn, some things just don't get old.
Yeah. That shit's some crazy shit. Damn, y'all love Cass every time I see you. Alright, let's switch. Hold up, Trap Time, you still ahead? 50 killed everybody besides the Locks. Yeah, facts. He definitely did.
I think 50 fuck with the Locks though. He genuinely fuck with them.
Oh, no. I think 50 had respect for all the niggas. It's just that it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was
I got it.
Like,
He was in mad survival mode.
Yeah. I had to jump in the jungle real quick and see who walks out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That was 50 whole thing though. That was 50 whole career. His whole career was me against them.
His whole career was just coming at niggas.
But see, that's the same approach. I was about to say that. That's the same approach Cassidy should have took. But I feel like when Cassidy, the moment I knew this shit was gonna kind of happen. The moment Cassidy said, when people were saying it was Cassidy versus the URL, the moment Cassidy, I came out and I said, yeah, it's exactly that. And Cassidy said it wasn't that. Cassidy said it wasn't Cassidy versus the URL. I knew this type of shit was gonna happen.
They set him up.
Yeah. The moment he said it's not me versus the URL, what is they talking about? I said Cassidy ain't gonna end pretty. It's not gonna end pretty.
Yeah, they getting dirty only because what do you call it? Like that was some real bullshit. Cause what do you call it? This battle rap is like Hollow the Don. Hollow the Don was saying, yo, Cass is like, where is this industry versus battle rap thing? Cass is not industry. Cass is the underground rapper. Like he's independent. Like he's just like us. Like it's just that he's doing a little better than what y'all used to. Like he has success in the industry, but he's not an industry nigga. Industry niggas is like it's 50. If 50 came back, yeah, it'd be battle rap versus versus the industry. That
whole Goods campaign, that whole Goods promotion campaign, that shit was to bash Cassidy.
Yeah,
that shit was to tarnish his career.
They still was trying to run with it against Arsenal, but niggas had a little respect because Cass came back 4 months after that. All right, bet Cass, he might get extra. He ain't just walk away from the bag and came back another 5 years later to battle again. Like he came back 4 months later. That's another reason why I want Cass to do another battle. Just because, like, I feel like niggas don't want to say it. Cass probably don't want to hear it. Cass probably don't want to admit it. But this new battle rap era is not how it is back in the day. So it's like how every battle rapper came up. Like, they took loss after loss after loss to get nice. Cass is doing good. If you look at it that way.
Yeah, he's doing real good.
Cass came in having his first battle, like if we just cutting off Freeway and everything behind that, right? His first battle in this era against Disaster, that's down to 3-0. How many battle rappers can say their first battle 3-0 they
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Then the second battle he had a mean ass debatable where Richardi was saying that he won 2-1, but there was some of the niggas that was saying that he didn't, so they chalked up as a debatable because they was running with the narrative. You feel me? Then his third battle, boom, he lost. All right, cool. So let's say Cass is 2-1 right now. You know what I'm saying?
He 2-1.
How many battle rappers?
mean, Barrett came in with 2-1. I'm pretty sure every top 10 nigga that's top 10 right now will lost their at least first 3. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, some niggas lost their first 10.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at Aberg. A lot of niggas say Aberg is in Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Aberg lost almost every battle his first year or 2. Like, he got constantly.
Let's shift gears real quick though, bro, because people talking, they want me to get back on this title about Brizz. How do you feel about that shit? You feel like they hiding Brizz? I said I want to get back on this title, the title of my video with Brizz. Like, where's Brizz? You think they hiding Brizz?
Yo, you know what's crazy? I didn't look at the video, but I saw a notification from I think it was Champion. T-Rex apparently bumped into Brizz. I didn't get to watch the video yet.
Yeah, that's what the OG was talking about earlier in the video.
Yeah. Did he watch it?
Yeah, he was explaining the whole thing on here.
Oh, okay. Well, my opinion, because I ain't watched the video yet, so I probably should say nothing on it, but I'm going to give my opinion on it. I think Brizz is kind of torn, but I feel like Brizz don't respect what Rock did, like in that whole situation.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like he still fucks with Kid Gang, but don't really want to fuck with Kid Gang, if that makes sense. Like, Chess was really the only one in there rumbling and shit. Brizz probably, I don't know, I feel like Brizz don't want to come back to battle rap until like he feel like he should. Like the same way Tay-Rock was doing. Tay-Rock wasn't really battling after that situation because he, you know what I'm saying, he was barely even seen him. And then when you saw him, it was always an interview about what happened, and he was getting pissed off, talking to some shit, and basically started focusing on his music. So I don't know, and I hear that Brizz is a teacher or something like that, I think. Like, yeah. for his actual job, so Brizz probably make it good enough money where he don't gotta come back to battle rap, but I think that's more of like a passion thing. I think Brizz probably lost the passion because niggas has been like fucking up his name, like they making it like they make it not enjoyable. It's like what happened. You watch the NFL?
A little bit, not like I used to.
Andrew Luck retired out of nowhere.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
Yeah, his excuse was he lost the passion of it only because he was constantly injured. He lost his love of the sport to want to play anymore because every year he's battling an injury. He can't go out there and play. He'll go out there and play for half a year, get injured for the whole season. Go through rehab for another year, come back, injured again, and it's like he lost his passion. I feel like Brizz might have like lost his passion of battle only because they're trying to fuck his name up.
I think Brizz might be better suited taking a break for a while than coming back and going to another league and making noise.
Yeah.
And then do like they did JC. Do like they did JC. Huh?
Is Brizz signed Smack? You don't like some
Yeah. He might be under contract. He might be under contract.
Yeah. I'm thinking he is because I don't know. Because he came with T-Top and they don't
that proving ground shit. The Bow Wow, the BET shit.
On the BET shit, yeah. So I feel like every nigga that was in that shit was under contract or was under contract. So
Chess, T-Top, Brizz, the nigga Saga.
I think because I feel like Smack gives T-Top a consistent, like, he probably gets like a nice little $10,000 check a year just for being under that contract, and probably guarantees him, all right, along with this $10,000, I'm going to pay you how I'm going to pay you for your battles, and you're guaranteed to have at least 3 battles every year for the next so-and-so amount of years. Plus I'll put you on BET, plus I'll put you on that. So he's definitely on contract. I think since they both, like, boys, like, they grew up together and shit, I think they both is under contract. So Smack probably either told Brizz, like, yo, we're going to have you out of the spotlight for a while because he's under contract, or Brizz lost love for it. I don't know.
Because this is the same shit that happened with Jack Boy.
Yeah.
When he had the John battle.
And the only difference is Smack back to the next event because he wanted them to rebound off that shit.
But it's still kind of early for Brizz, though. It's still kind of early for Brizz.
Yeah, it's definitely early. you know what? This is how I would want to see Brizz come back. I would want to see Brizz come back in a surprise battle. Just to be like a fresh air. It'd be like the next, like maybe not Born Legacy 9, but like the next event after that, something like that. They first battle is a surprise battle. Brizz versus Mike P. I've been watching that for a minute. So
but you know what though? Whoever get Brizz is gonna have, boy, it's gonna be a good night for them. They gonna have some shit to say about Brizz, man. I told everybody, anybody who's battling Rock, and we just seen what Geechee did. Anybody that's battling Rock, T-Top, Brizz, Chess is gonna have a field day.
Oh yeah.
Well, Chess not as much because Chess was on the front line, but you feel me? He was on the front line. You feel me? And Chess didn't really get stoled and shit like that.
I feel like Chess wasn't going to get that much heat because Chess was already having like a good ass comeback skin, like a champion of the year type year and shit.
And also, bro, Chess a little nigga, man. He a little nigga too.
Yeah.
So you don't expect him to really get in there and fight no big ass niggas.
Yeah, you're right.
But T-Top falling T-Top falling, dropping the whole crowd. Man, whoever battle T-Top, they gonna angle the shit out of him. You know it's gonna be all kind of fat jokes and all that shit.
I think Big K actually used a T-Top line in the battle. I can't remember.
Hey, you hyping me up, man. Once we get off, I got to watch that battle immediately.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that battle was fire. Like,
man, you saying you saying Big K showed out.
Yo, he definitely did. He ain't all the way back, but it's like he's like 70%, I think.
Man, what you think it's gonna take for Magic to get back? Or you think Magic still got it?
I think Magic still got it. I think Magic got to reinvent himself though. Like his cause they was already saying beat Magic style is not for like the big stage or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like beat Magic got to figure out something to where he still do beat Magic, but just add a little something to make the fans.
But wasn't B Magic and conceded big stage?
That was what battle was that?
Yeah, that was big stage.
You know what? That was a big stage. Yeah.
Wasn't B Magic and Charlie Clips? Wasn't that on the big stage too?
You know what? I think I stand corrected.
It wasn't Big B Magic and Tay Rock on the big stage.
But scratch what I just said.
It wasn't B Magic. It's like, nah, I was gonna say it wasn't B Magic and DNA. No, what I'm trying to say is B Magic killed all these niggas that's so-called killers. B Magic killed he killed Charlie Clips, he killed DNA, he killed Tay Rock, he killed who else he battled and killed? He killed Daylight, he killed let me see. Man. See, Daylight playing. If we cock ours back, then who gonna do the Daylight saving? I was like, oh my goodness. I said, Lord, we haven't heard nobody. We have, huh?
No, I'm sorry.
I said we haven't heard nobody rap like Magic since. We haven't heard it. I haven't heard the punches, the flow, man. It's just that shit was different. It was different.
And that's why that B Magic Conceded battle was supposed to be like the great, like some type of like, because they were saying Conceded was better than B Magic. That's the way it knocked it. Oh, yeah, you found that.
I remember they was battling the motherfucking. Okay. He was battling what's the nigga Heartless? He was battling Heartless, right? And he told the nigga, if you want to be a bad boy like Kim Porter, then you'll just see the body like Ventura. I was like, oh my goodness. You heard me?
No, my bad. Say that again.
He said he told the nigga Heartless, right? He was told him, if you want to be a bad boy like Kim Porter, then you'll just see the body like Ventura. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yo, B Magic, and you know what's crazy?
Different.
B Magic, he is different. But this Cause B Magic be having some shit where you have to like rewind back. Like there's battles that I mean we watching with B Magic that I'll be just catching shit. You feel me? And I don't want to say like I'm the smartest nigga, but I ain't stupid. You feel me? So like when I be listening to a shit, I be like, damn, like I just caught that shit that happened 3 years ago. Like you know what I'm saying? Then it was Cass, then it was Daylight, niggas like,
bro, it was
like,
different.
You know,
like I know it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
Every fucking bar, every fucking punch, niggas was going crazy when B Magic was rapping. Remember when Chilla Jones and B Magic went against T Top and Brizz in a double impact? Yeah, remember you don't remember that?
Wow, I didn't see that battle. Wait, hold up.
Them punches, B Magic was. T Top and Brizz won that battle, of course, but B Magic, it just was like B Magic. I would prefer B Magic and Rum Nitty or B Magic and Big K, because it was like B Magic was pretty much carrying Chilla Jones in that battle.
Carrying killing Chilla, right? Yeah.
He was.
What was it? Because they style clash.
Huh?
Because they both can punch. But I think their style is too different.
Yeah, it's too different. And it's just like B Magic punches stood out more than Chilla schemes. But Chilla had some shit. But it was like B Magic punches stood out more. Like, that's one thing about punches. Like if you could really punch, like Rum Nitty is a good puncher, a very good puncher. But B Magic was a great puncher. You feel me?
Crazy. I feel like you know how like they was, I don't know if they still saying it now, but you know how they were saying how they're trying to get Cass and Nitty the battle. I really don't want to see that battle, like, cause it can either go 2 ways. Cause I know for a fact Cass is not going to try to have a punching battle with me. Cause the thing about Cass right now is I think Cass can't get back to his old self because he's not in that. He's not hungry. Like you feel me? The same thing niggas was saying about Wayne. Like niggas saying Wayne when Wayne fell off, it's like yo, like everybody evolves. Everybody like they change their style up, like depending on the situation. Like
and the times change. The times change. The way the things that was hot back then ain't hot now.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Cass can still punch back to back, but what niggas want to see from Cass is like that old, like that grimy, dirty, that old feel. They're not gonna get that feel because Cass is not a broke 16-year-old trying to make his next buck off the bat.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Cass got bread. You feel me? Same with Jay-Z. Jay-Z sounded way better back in the day because the nigga was hungry. Now he got money, he only rap about art. Then he went Lil Wayne.
Shit. That's what niggas, that's what 50 Cent said niggas was saying about him. He was like, he don't be talking about all that shit no more. 50 was like, man, he said, I live in fucking Malibu. He said, I'm living good. He said, he'd be fake. Like, here's the thing. This is where niggas fuck up this new era. This is where you fuck up. You love 50 because 50, the same way you love him is the same way you hate him. You feel me? Because you love 50 because he kept it real. He always kept it real. But now 50, none of that has changed. 50 is still keeping it real. He don't live like that no more. So why would he rap like it? And this is what I'm telling niggas right now that come on here. The same thing y'all claim y'all. This is why I tell a lot of niggas, y'all are Cassidy stans. Y'all Cassidy fanboys. And the reason why I feel this way is because this not just outside of me supporting Cassidy at first, and niggas ain't had nothing to say then, and ain't got a whole lot to say now. Not even just that, but the simple fact is, I talk the real. You hear me right now? I talk the real. Same shit y'all claim y'all love Cassidy for doing. When Cassidy is getting these niggas in these interviews and these fucking face-offs, and he bodying shit, it's no different than what I'm doing right now. It's just a simple fact of it's Cassidy and I'm me. That's the only different thing. This is what I'm trying to get niggas to say. Cassidy is breaking Arsenal and them down because Cassidy is dropping nothing but jewels and facts. Arsenal and them is looking stupid because they know they've been perpetrating. Same thing I'm doing right now. So how the fuck you claim you love Cassidy for that and then try to come at me different? We doing the same thing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The only thing is proven is, man, your point. That y'all like that shit because it's Cassidy.
Uh-huh.
Y'all don't like it because he talking to real. Because if you liked it, you'll like me.
Yeah.
They're like you.
Yeah, they'll keep it real.
But they don't because they love Cassidy. And I wish a lot of people admit that. Go ahead.
That's what they gotta understand. Is like what they love about Cassidy, they're never going to get again. You can get some close to it, but you're never going to get that old Cass with the Phillies fitted with the Dickie on. Like you're not going to get that.
Bro, you know what I had to realize too? I had to realize that I never was gonna get that B Magic I wanted.
Yeah.
With the old sweaty ass hat. When he used to have the fucking bumps and shit in the back of his head, the BDBs. And, like once Magic started getting fresh hoodies and shit on, getting fresh clothes, I said this nigga going downhill. They hunger change.
Yeah, like when you like a rapper for being real, you can't be mad that they're still being real now. Like Cass can basically start talking about how he I'm still hungry. I need I'll vouch for this and that. Like nah, Cass not gonna say that. Cass gonna talk about, and that's why I think his third against Brizz was so fire, because the shit that he was talking about was what he really did.
Hold on, bro. Somebody said Cal Eddie. Salute to Cal Eddie. He said B Magic versus Way. Who is Way? He said versus Way. It dropped 2 weeks ago. That battle dropped 2 weeks ago. Magic got washed, my brother. You see what we talking about?
B Magic versus Way. Hold on. Let me see. What else?
I don't even know who that nigga is. I'm just saying. The fact that we don't know him.
If he's losing to a no-name nigga, man.
Exactly. Niggas that he not supposed to be losing to.
Versus Way.
That just confirmed your whole point.
Did he break the name wrong? Because I'm gonna just type in B Magic versus. Let's see if I get anything recent.
Yeah, because I ain't seen no Way. I watched him in the last one I watched was, I know he battled Mr. Mills. Oh, that was Ilmac. That was the last one. And he was just like B Magic was just like cooking. He said B Magic was cooking first round and part of the second. This is how I know B Magic still got it, but this is what he doing. B Magic, I don't even really think it's the hunger. Yeah, it is the hunger, because B Magic is out here bag chasing.
Yeah.
He bag chasing and battle chasing, and he fucking up. He forgetting his shit because he putting too much on his plate.
Random ass league, just trying, battling for like 3, 4, 5 grand, or 1,500. Like, all right, bet now I'm gonna battle next week for this amount. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's basically a battle rap contractor.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. But he getting his shit. I really think, because the way B Magic rap, the flow, the style that he rap, it's not good to do that, because you gonna get your shit mixed up. Okay, the shit you was supposed to say in that battle, you saying in this battle. And the shit you supposed to say in that battle, you saying in this battle. I feel like he be getting his material because he be already having it pre-written. He be getting shit mixed up.
Okay, that makes sense.
B Magic losing to no names, and Cass having debatables with battles like ours and Goods. They in the same boat.
He can, like.
Nah, Magic is kind of different. Because Magic has already proven in battle rap, like he's, at one time B Magic was that nigga in battle rap. At one time Cassidy was that nigga, but not in battle rap. Huh?
They are not in the same boat.
They're not. I was just.
You can't say that.
It's not.
You cannot say that, because it's just like what I was saying before. Like Cass is coming into a new era. This is basically him battle rapping for the first time. Like even though we know it's not his first battle, but it's his first battle in a new era, and he's having debatables with top tier niggas. Like, come on, he ain't from home. What happened?
Somebody said Magic is out of magic. He's not a wizard anymore. Facts.
Hold up, double R.
Oh, you got the baby girl. You got the baby girl.
Yeah, I gotta go call school. Some shit happened.
Do your thing. Do your daddy thing, baby.
I'm gonna be tuned in though. So as I get off, I'm hop right back in the chat. See what y'all talking about. All right.
Okay, take care of your daddy thing. All right, we here.
Definitely. Be easy. All right. Salute.
Salute. I ain't got to lie, people. I ain't got to lie to kick it. I ain't got to lie. What I tell y'all, this is what real do. This is what real do, people. Every time I get on the phone and I have a caller, they stay on the phone with me. That's respect. They love me and I love them because they love me. Ask one of these niggas. I bet you if Jersey did his own joint, Jersey would get the same kind of love. But ask all the rest of these niggas to do they shit. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. You got to be genuine. I'm genuine. They can feel it. I can feel their energy. That's why y'all rock with me. But yeah, the answer, the go piggyback on that B Magic shit, yeah, it's different. I think that was Kyle Addy. It's different, bro. Cassidy has really yet to kind of like prove that he can really, he could really kill a nigga. Because it's all about Cass with them. Facts. Facts. And I wish niggas would stop. I wish these subscribers and these dudes, you feel me? But I know what time it is. A lot of motherfuckers feel the same way, man. They feel like they like Cassidy too. We in here. Yeah. Who that? Calling your own family. I hope I'm saying it right. I told y'all, man, but eventually, it don't matter how many people YMF get. He could pick a nigga off. He could pick a nigga up at a trailer home. He could pick a nigga up at the corner store, the liquor store, and say, you know what? I got a podcast. You want to join my podcast? My name is your mom favorite. I got a podcast. You feel me? He could pick a nigga up wherever he want to, bro. But it is what it is, man. Niggas gonna rock with me because I'm gonna always keep it a buck. Always keep it a bean, people. Yeah, but Magic's a whole different thing. Magic has proven, has done this shit at the highest level. And every nigga that claimed they'd kill it be Magic, them killed all of them. Cassidy has yet to prove that. And like I said, I take full responsibility because I was one of those people, already calling him that before he actually proved it. YMF be doing too much. Doesn't have much traits of a real one. Nah. And the people, and a lot of the people that can't see that, 9 times out of 10, they not neither. They not real neither. He killed Meek, shaking my head. I be thinking why Meek don't diss people like he diss Cass. I be thinking why Cassidy don't go at these battlers like he did against Meek on that raid. My guy, I gotta give you a moderator, man. My team in here. We strong. The real mob in here. I gotta come up with a name for my team, man. The real team. The real mob. Yeah, people, but I hope y'all enjoyed, man. I'm able to take one more call. If anybody want to call in right now, I'll take one more call. If not, salute to the real BRC. Salute to Go Gang and any and everybody that appreciate this real, baby. I always like Cassidy better on beats. Salute, my people. We out.